Welcome to the Youthful Kitchen Cultivators by the Meal Prep Artist. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I am Danielle, and we are going to make French bread pizza. This is super easy, really inexpensive, and you can be so creative. Let's go. If this is your first time joining me, let me tell you my why. So I have always loved working in the food industry. I've been a server, bartender, and worked in restaurant business. I grew up on a large farm in the Midwest. That gave me a lot of inspiration to help others learn how to eat wisely and spend money sensibly on food. Currently, I have a full-time job working with children. I have a very busy schedule, and I like to do these things on the side. What I'm looking for most here is just to help people get meals done healthy, quickly, easy, and not spend so much money. So this one actually came off of my Instagram page. Feel free to visit it. Links are in the notes for the podcast. But these are the ingredients. You can either get 1 to 2 loaves of French bread. If you get 1, you can make 2 different types of pizzas. If you get 2 loaves, you can actually make 4 different types of pizza. That's what we usually do. And I like to buy the dollar loaves, the ones that are ready to get rid of, because those work the best making this pizza. Since there's so many different variations, I'll kind of go through a few. For your ingredients, you could do a can of refried beans. If you're making taco pizza, just add the crunched up chips after you're done baking. Also, a jar of pesto, or you can make it fresh if you're going to make a Mediterranean pizza, or 1 homemade Alfredo sauce, or buy the jar of it if you want to make a white sauce pizza. If you're making the red sauce pizza, you can actually use the red sauce that we made last week. On this podcast, I have added the link to making that sauce in the notes as well. So if you missed it, go back and listen to that. Moving on to the other ingredients. For your meat, you can do chicken, pepperoni, sausage, ham, salami, bacon, or burger. Make sure they're all pre-cooked. Then for your veggies, onions, mushrooms, bell peppers, jalapenos, banana peppers, really any veggies you like. Fruit, we're going to use tomatoes and pineapple. Cheese, any kind you like, mozzarella, whatever it is you like, shredded cheese. Then some salt, pepper, and just a tish of olive oil. Grab your supplies and I will be right back. All right, moving on to the instructions. So you're going to want to slice your French bread loaves down the center with a bread knife, obviously the long way, to open them up. Now, if you have 2 loaves, you'll have 4 different types of pizzas. So let's get ready to do this. Put your sauce on, or your beans, or your pesto, whatever you have chosen. We're going to spread that all across the bread. Then you will add whatever ingredients you have, but first sprinkle some cheese on, and then add your toppings, and then add some more cheese on top. Do a little sprinkle of salt, a little sprinkle of pepper, and top it off with just some olive oil if you would like. I prefer to do it that way. Then you are going to bake it in the oven or your air fryer. If I use my air fryer, I have to cut my loaves in half so they fit into my air fryer. Either way works, whatever you like to do that makes it easiest for you. Then you will bake them for 8 to 10 minutes at 350 degrees. After you pull them out of the oven, they are going to be so delicious. This is so simple, and it is the best pizza crust you have ever had. I have added all of these notes into the podcast for you to view, so go look at that. If you are not in your kitchen right now and you want to make this for dinner tonight, save this podcast. As always, download it, and that way you will be able to access the notes and how to do the step-by-step directions. Feel free to follow me on my other platforms. On YouTube, I have over 100 videos. I also have a ton of videos on my Instagram, Pinterest page, all kinds of things. So feel free to follow me on those other platforms and check them out. Everything has a lot of the same stuff, but there are different things on each one. Have a great week, and I look forward to next week. Meatballs using a paper egg carton. Yes, a paper egg carton. Cooking is always about personal taste, so feel free to adjust the ingredients and the measurements to suit your preferences. You better go have a taste of your creation before it gets eaten up. See you later.